Hello and welcome to episode 6 of this series. In this episode, we will go over the upgrades that I've completed since the last episode. We will quickly go over my progress on Clash Ninja, since that was requested by one of you. Finally, I'll show a couple of my attacks so that you can see how my strategy keeps evolving. Bear with me as I'm still getting the hang of all this content creator shenanigans, so my upload schedule is a bit wonky. So let's get into this. First things first, Revenge Tower went up by 1 level and is now max. The Wizard Towers are level 16, currently upgrading to level 17. They went up 3 levels, and as soon as those upgrades are upgraded, I'll be able to merge them into the Super Wizard Towers. The Monolith has gone up 2 levels. I took advantage of the Dark Elixir week for Summit Jam to get this rolling also with the heroes. It's currently upgrading to level 4. Gold Storage, I upgraded one of them to level 16. And I upgraded a Elixir storage to level 16, and I also have a second one upgrading right now. The reason being is that some of the upgrades that I wanted to do were actually costing me more than the max capacity that I had for both of the gold and Elixir storage. So I'm started upgrading these just to make sure I can do all the upgrades I want to do. Finally, the pet house has gone up 1 level and is now maxed. So we now have access to the Raven. As you can see here, all of my walls were upgraded to at least level 15. And I've even started upgrading some of them to level 16. Not done any farm for walls specifically. It's only a question of if I have excess gold or excess elixir from farming to do the upgrades I want to do. I just dump them into the walls just to make sure that I don't lose any resources. So for example here, got a lot of defenses running that cost me gold. So when I farmed, I also got a bunch of elixir, and the elixir wasn't being used for nothing. So I just used them for walls. Let's have a look at the heroes. This is most of the upgrades. That's where they went since it was Unlimited week, Hero week, and it was also Dark Elixir week. Put a lot of the builders on heroes just to make sure that I got as much level as possible, which was pretty valuable, especially now that we have the hero journey, which give you ores and a bunch of rewards based on all the levels you get. So the early levels get you a lot of progress on the hero journey. So if we go over the actual levels here, Barbarian King went up 5 level, the Archer Queen went up 4 levels, the Minion Prince went up 7 levels, and the Royal Champion also went up 8 levels. As you can see also, the Dragon Duke is now maxed. It went up 1 level, so that was my final book that I could use on him. So that's why moving forward, I'm also going to be focusing on the Royal Champion to try and get her as quickly as possible to those 8-day upgrades so that I can start dumping my books on her and maximizing as much as possible the books that I have that I get from the Cold Pass. And the reason I'm picking the Royal Champion is because she's the second fastest hero to actually get to those update upgrades after the Dragon Duke. So now if we look at the pets, as you can see, Frosty is now level 10. He went up 1 level. So I switched to Sneezy. Sneezy went up 2 levels and is still upgrading as of now. For the troops, not much has moved here. I did put a single level into the baby dragons. I'm still slowly maxing them out. The new addition here was the Lava Hound, which went up 4 levels. Reason being is that I've seen an attack strategy with the Hydra strategy that actually uses the Super Lava Hound, which is actually like a Ice Hound. That's why I want to try that out, so that's why I'm leveling it up. For spells, only the Poison spell went up and went up 2 levels. Big addition this week is I finally unlocked the Skywag, and it's been maxed. I did use a book I got from a gold pass on the last level, but at least now I can give myself the Skywagon at max level, because most of the time my clan has no trouble giving me all the other troops that I asked for, but the Skywagon has been a hit or miss, so at least now I can make sure I always have that. Alright, so here we are on Clash Ninja. This is my count. I've been asked by one of you to actually show my progress, so I'll try and do this every week. Might not be as long as this week when I show it, but just so you can see the progress. I know some people like to see the stats of it all. So as you can see, I'm on day 52 right now of Town Hall 18. Most of my stuff seems to be around 20%. One of the outliers is the equipment, which is at 34%, which could be explained by the fact that I've been massively buying all the event passes to get as much ore as possible, maximizing all the wars to get the most rewards from those, and also with the new hero journey I got a couple of chests there, so it could explain why it's a bit ahead of the rest of the progress. If I go down here, you can see the actual progress per category. So for structures, as you can see, I still have like if I put 6 builders and structures, still have like 14 months to go. Guardian 1 month. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be using upgrading the Guardians. It seems to be pointing towards the fact that with Town Hall 19 coming out this year, probably these might go away, and we might only require to upgrade 1 in order to go to a Town Hall 19. So I'm waiting for more information on this. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be upgrading all of those. I'm probably going to be upgrading at least 1, not the 3 of them for sure. Supercharged, I won't even be looking at those. I'm way too far away from getting there. That's going to be for probably next year. Crafted defense, same thing here. I have way more stuff to do before I get there. Lab has been coming along nicely. Still a lot to do if I want to max this, like 51 months. Almost 52 months, which is crazy. I don't think I'll be able to max these for a while now. As long as I have a couple of attack strategy, I'll be fine. Heroes, then again, 37 months, huge gap there. It's going to be my main focus when Hammer Jam comes around. I'm probably going to have most of my builders upgrading heroes, just spamming builder potions to try and catch up as much as possible there, because this is really what I'll be missing for my offense, is having my heroes as high as possible. Currently, I'm doing fine by using either Mighty Morsels or hero potions, but I would like to be able to not do my attacks on a single hour every week. Just being able to do a couple a day would be much easier for me. Hero equipment, I just showed. This is what I'm missing. The Starry Ore is going to be the blocker here with 6k remaining for all the heroes. Pets still have a way to go, 15 months. Then again, I'm focusing on the pets that I need for my attack, and then I'll try maxing the rest. Walls, almost 7 billion required just to max them out. I won't be maxing them out for a while now. Helpers, as you can see, Lab Assistant and Builder Apprentice are both maxed. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to be putting any gems into Alchemist. For now, I've been using my gems to buy some Goblin Assistant time or Goblin Builder time. So yeah, 6 builders, 21 months for the standard upgrades. Supercharged 2 months, 1 month. So combined 24 months, 2 years if I want to max everything out. Lab, 51 months. That's what, like 4 years, and then this is a year and a half for the pet time. So I've got a while to go. Maybe show you quickly what my current upgrades timeline looks like. As you can see, I've been trying to make sure that I have long upgrades ready to be queued up just right before the season ends and the Everything quest ends from Summer Jam. So I get the reduction from Everything quest, but I also make sure that I have long upgrades running when I get to the next season. And the reason why I do this is that usually the first week or so of the new gold pass, you won't have access to the 20% boost or reduction. So what you do is that you take advantage of the gold pass reduction 20% at the end of the season, so last day or second to last day, and then you start a big upgrade that usually lasts for a week, so that when you have to start new upgrades, you should have unlocked the 20% again in the gold pass in the following season. So I'll be filling this out over the next week just to make sure that I have upgrades lined up and that I'm optimizing as much as possible. All right, so let's go for attack number 1. Just showing off the main army that I've been using lately. The only thing that I've changed a bit here is the pets. Since Sneezy is upgrading, I've switched to the Raven on the Warden. I'm also trying the Phoenix on the Dragon Duke, so it gets a 1 free revive. The Minion Prince also, I've been using the Spirit Fox. I've been liking the Spirit Fox on the Minion Prince. Helps him not die, and then I get a bunch of value from the meteor staff since it's constantly spamming and he's not dying. So the longer he lives, the more meteors I get, and that's been working great. So let's go. Okay, so big first base here, Town Hall 18. I see a lot of the defenses already on the max level here. Revenge Tower, Monolith are next to each other. The castle and on the bottom here. I'm tempted to try and go from the top, from the Archer Tower right here with the Queen. Line it up in the middle, trying to hit the Monolith Tower and the Revenge Tower. And try and get the castle. We'll see how it goes. So, I didn't get the castle, so try and Duke. I'll drop some of these on here. So now I'm gonna drop the dragon close by from the Queen with the Dragon Riders, followed by the Skywagon, both of my heroes. Let's keep an eye on the Duke here. I don't want him dying early, so Let's drop 2 totems just to help him out. We'll actually overgrow this part here. So now it's going up top. Let's put a warden. See a couple of those dragons low. So drop a baby dragon here. Nice. Duke is down. We'll have a first revive on him, as well as a totem to help him. I want my minion prince to freeze right here, I think. Yeah. I wish I would have gotten the second fire spitter, but I didn't. So I have a good army here. If the fire spitter goes down from the Duke, I think this will be doable. Let's revive the Duke again. So I got a split here. I got some of my dragons going bottom and the rest of the army going top. As long as I get that multi-archer tower and the other archer tower down, I think it won't be any defenses left to actually contest the dragons, since the 1 tower is only on the ground. So yeah, so this is going to be a victory. 3 stars. There you go. Okay, so let's go for attack number 2. So this is the second strategy. This is a strategy I want to try and start looking into. As you can see here, not everything is maxed. My Lava Hound is still missing. Super Lava Hound is still missing 2 levels. Revive and haste spell, as well as the freeze, are not maxed. So this is still a work in progress. I just want to show you what I'm trying to build towards to right now. So what changes here with this strategy is that I'm not using the earthquakes. I'm still using the backpack and the arrow, but instead of trying to target the core defenses, I'm going to try and snipe the sweepers and the air defenses, trying to use those spell as a support here. And the Super Lava Hound is basically there just to try and tank some of the damage off of the dragons and the dragon riders, as well as freezing part of the defenses when it dies. Let's give it a try. Town Hall 18. So the sweepers are right here, and the air defenses are all clamped up in the middle. So I think these, like this sweeper and the 2 air defenses here in the middle, are an easy target for the Dragon Duke. And I'll try and get at least this air defense and the right sweeper with my queen. So let's do the queen first, like this. And then let's do the Duke in the middle here. Perfect. Dropping the dragons on the right. Oops, I forgot. You see, first time trying it. Lava Hound, Dragon Riders, followed by the heroes, as well as the Sky Wagon. Let's have a look on. Okay, here. I'm warning early just to make sure that I get the maximum here. Let's haste them. Let's freeze this part and this part here. Let's try to freeze some of the stuff here. I will overgrow that revenge tower. I don't want it to kill all my troops right away. Revenge here, overgrow here. Get the totem down for the monolith. Okay. We'll have to use a totem when the revenge tower comes back up. Revenge tower totem here. I'll get another totem down just to keep my queen up. Another totem on top here. All right, so that went for first try. I think that went well. But basically that's the idea. Still got to get used to dropping the Hound first, and also making sure that I'm more efficient with my spells. So maybe try and plan where I'll be dropping my 2 overgrowth spells at the beginning, and try and see when I want to haste. And then again, 3 stars. I think it's fine for my level. All right, third attack. Let's give this strategy here with the Hound and no earthquakes a second try and see how it goes. Oh, Town Hall 16, so that shouldn't be super hard. So the strategy here, once again, here with this new Earthquake is to target the sweepers and the air defenses with both the giant arrow and the rocket backpack. So for the rocket wants to go into the middle, so I might try to go top side for the Duke, and then left side or right side for the okay. So let's try this Duke here. I'm gonna go like so, and then for the arrow I'm gonna try and go like so, and then drop all my troops here top. Dragon Riders, oh, forgot the Hound, and the heroes, Skywagon, Grand Warden, just to stop that poison from killing everything. Overgrowth, let's overgrow the model of the tower. Let's revive, no, I'll wait. Let's overgrow this part here. Let's haste when they get there. Let's freeze topside. Start up a totem to hold them out. Totem down here also. Let's freeze here. Here. Just don't want that air defense to do too much damage. So I got a couple of totems. Let's drop one here. Totem on top just to save my minion prince here. Let's revive the queen. Drop another totem. Just make sure that everything dies. So we got there. Wasn't clean. Good thing this was a TH716 and not a max TH. Could have been worse. We'll keep practicing this, and I'm guessing we'll be better at it after a couple more attacks. So this wraps it up for this episode. Once again, I want to apologize for the delay in posting this video. I'm trying to do this while having a big family and a full-time job. If you can comment, subscribe, like, and hit the bell for notifications, this helps out the channel grow and keeps me motivated to punch these episodes out. So have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.